Hi, everybody. It's the bottle again on this Saturday night. It's been a long week. Lots been happening. I've got a lot to talk about. You can check out the header there. It should tell you some things we're going to talk about tonight, including Cardi B and what's happening with the Tiger guy in jail, as well as Chik-Fil-A. Our president bottle, and a Ithaca beer tonight. We'll be reviewing an Ithaca beer. So wanted to talk a little bit first about my scruff tonight. I'm very sorry. I'm without my bottle babes. I'm locked in. I'm on lockdown. Bottle's letting himself go a little bit. You know, coming up the scruff, you know, when your bottle babes aren't around, they can't get in my home, in my bottle lair in my basement. I get a little lonely, and therefore I get a little scruffy. So sorry about my appearance. You know, the bottle kind of hit the skids a little bit in the last night or so. So I'm not clean shaven. I'm very sorry for all my fans out there, but these are trying times. You know, the bottle gets broken a little bit, gets chipped, but will never shatter. Don't worry about it. I'll be back clean shaven tomorrow. Anyway, couple things with news, beer, and other nonsense. Now remember, it's bottle versus can. It's going to continue, and the can sends me messages because we're vessel to vessel. We're fluid like that. So he's sending me a bunch of messages the last couple of days. He's very angry. He won't speak, but he's got his little whipping bottle, meaning me, to talk for him. He's still angry at what is happening with the world, regardless of this whole lockdown thing. He's just angry with humanity right now, and he wants me to tell you about it through some of this, what we call bottles behaving badly. Because for people who don't know, I repeat myself a little bit for our new people tuning in. Thank you very much for tuning in. And that there's bottles in the world, and bottles are people claim that bottles are obnoxious. They talk a lot. They're self-absorbed. They try to take advantage of people or things. I'm a bottle. I am the ultimate bottle, and I do not take advantage of people. I take advantage of situations. There's a difference. So anyway, that's what a bottle is. And there's lots of bottles in the world, and there's lots of bottles that make the ultimate bottle look bad. They're wannabe bottles. And most of them are, you know, either in showbiz or politics or sports or something like that. They are the big bottle, you know, wannabes, all right? But these are the bottles that are behaving badly in the can's eye. I don't agree with everything that the can says, but I am here to give you the message from the can of bottles behaving badly, because cans are people who are like working class cans. People are, you know, the salt of the earth. They're people who help, animals and owls and, you know, birds and stuff like that. That's the cans of the world. They like the environment. They're worried about climate, change and things like that. Bottles do not. All right. So now that I've given you the definition of that, we're going to get into the can segment of bottles behaving badly. Remember, don't shoot the messenger here. It's the can's words, and then I will comment on these. Anyway, the first one is Cardi B and this Joe Exotic cat that's in jail. Now, apparently she's been twittering or tweeting or whatever with her Twitter account that she's going to do a GoFundMe for because he was set up or something like that. Now, he's in for attempted murder of a rival zookeeper or something, and some abuse of tigers or killing tigers. So he's in for animal abuse. The can does not like this at all. What I don't understand, see, because sometimes I agree with the can, sometimes I don't. What I don't understand, what's the GoFundMe for? To raise money for what? Lawyers? To get this guy off? I mean, Cardi B, I mean, I know you're 27-year-old, you're still wet behind the ears a little bit. Wet behind, I was wet behind the bottle in the 16th century after I was 100 years old. But look, Cardi B, quiet. Enough of that. Anyway, so the other thing is this GoFundMe stuff. The bottle's been in show business for 20 years. Did I ever do a GoFundMe account? Why? I'm on some ego trip and I, need money and everybody should fund my vision. Is that what it's all about? I mean, if people are sick or people, need money because they don't have health insurance and you want to help your friends and GoFundMe, yeah, okay. Enough with the, the arts here with just begging for money. That's the way I see it, and I'm a bottom, okay? I don't like it. I'm an orphan. I worked for many years, odd jobs. I moved furniture. I did lots of things. Get out there, get off your ass, and go to work. Stop begging for money with this GoFundMe stuff. And I don't understand this Carly B or Carly Simon, whoever it is. Carly Simon wannabe. I'm moving on. So see how sometimes the bottle and the can sort of morph our minds together? It happens sometimes, even though I don't have anything against somebody tweeting and twittering and wanting to help somebody out. Do it. I just don't understand it. Okay. Chik-Fil-A. Apparently they're in the news again. And I don't know why, but the can just mentioned this to me through, our telepathy stuff. And they've had disdain for gays and lesbians because of their lifestyle, and God will come down on them and the wrath of God and all this. And apparently they don't extend these kind of moral principles to slaughtering of animals, lots of chickens. So that's what the can says. And but they are closed on Sunday for prayer. So that's good. Everybody gets a break. Yes, God said there would be rest on Sunday. Just spreading the message. The can doesn't like this, doesn't like Chik-Fil-A. The can says that he doesn't like rappers or chicken joints. One talks shit and the other one poops way too much. From the can. Spreading the news here. Okay, we'll move on to the next thing. Okay? President Bottle, the Supreme Bottle. I don't know what this poser is doing trying to be the Supreme Bottle, because that's who I am. Some hack. I've never met the guy, I've never heard of the guy. I'm starting to hear this person's name a lot. But apparently he wants to close New York, just wants to quarantine basically New York. Now, what I think I heard is they're doing, this is what I heard, they're doing a GoFundMe so they basically can sort of, quarantine him back so he never steps foot in Manhattan again. Something I heard. So anyway, the Supreme Bottle, at it again. All right. I got to tell you though, folks, I am really, really nervous and unhappy. My bottle babes aren't around. I'm growing scruffed, little on the depressed side, even though we're going to make it. We're going to move forward. Blue, not depressed, blue. The bottle gets blue. The brown gets a little blue sometimes. But we're going to come out of this together. Anyway, this bottle, my bottle cannot take this anger anymore, this visceral anger from the can and all this. I mean, I'm a lover. I'm a people person. Therefore, I thought tonight we'll go with Flower Power by Ithaca for our beer review. We need a little love in the air. That's what we need. I'm a bottle. I'm about love. I'm not about this crazy stuff that this can keeps coming in my head. It's giving me a migraine. He's in my head all day long. I hope he sleeps tonight. Anyway, Ithaca beer. I guess they're from Ithaca, New York. I don't know. They are. How about that? I'm just a bottle. People use me to drink out of. I don't know anything about beer. I just know they pour it in me. I get wet a lot. I stink all the time. Bad breath. And I'm half in the bottle, drunk most of the time. So anyway, we're going to try this one out. It's an India Pale Ale. And apparently, from my notes, it's honey, grapefruit, pineapple. We'll see. It sounds like a juice bar. I don't know. Let's see. Get my trusty bottle. Open her out. I used to fight off, this weighs 5 pounds. I tell people I used to fight off husbands and boyfriends with this of the women that I had affairs with because the bottle's a little loose. My loose caps, I call them, right? However, I haven't been able to use it a lot because I can't get out. Not allowed out right now. So anyway, You can smell the hops, the toppy for sure. I gotta get a little whiff of pineapple, I guess, only because I wouldn't have known unless I didn't read about it. Anyway, welcome everybody. Lots of people there. Hey there. What's my opinion on Zima? Someone asked. John Kesmarchek. Let me tell you something about Zima. I had it one time when I crashed a frat party because I never went to school. I'm an orphan and I'm very uneducated at the bottom. But had it one time, and I got to tell you, I couldn't see. I thought I was blind. It was that bad. Zima. Okay, let's get to this beer. Got a lot of flavor. Got a lot of flavor on the front end. The finish is, it's typical IPA with the hops, you know. Bottle's a little IPA'd out. I've been hoppy. I mean, I get a lot, that hops gets inside me and I'm just hopped out, okay? So, but I have to tell you, the flavor's not, there's something different about it for sure. On the front end, it hits you with all these flavors. I guess the honey, kind of tasting that a little bit. Definitely a big finish with the hoppiness, okay? So if you like that, you're gonna like this. I would say this is a pretty clean taste. It's not obnoxious. It's not like so bitter. Probably the fruit probably balances it out. I guess beer nerds, am I doing okay? Because I don't know. I'm just a bottom. I don't know the contents. I just know, again, they use me all the time. Thanks for coming in. Bottle's going a little blind here. Hey, Brian, how you doing? Good to see you, Brenda from Florida. All right. Anyway, so Flower Power, I give it a 3.5 to 4 bottles. It's a clean drinking beer, especially if you like IPAs. People who really like IPAs may say, it's not enough for me. They might want the doubles and all that. I don't know. All I got to say is Flower Power is what's needed right now because of all that's going in the world. We need love and caring for each other because that's the bottle way. I can't speak for them in that regard. But anyway, that's about it for me. I wanted to tell you that we'll be back. I will be clean shaven. I will be hyped up and full of, energy next time. Sorry, I'm a little off tonight. Anyway, fight the boredom. Sometimes boredom's okay. Not for bottle though, because I'm just, I'm a jet setter. I'm exciting. I just, I want to be everywhere. But fight the boredom. Have no fear, the bottle's here. Because when the chips are down, the bottle is around. Good night, folks.